Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Charlotte Hornets tonight. Guys, what a big win for the Los Angeles Lakers. They came to win and they delivered on a huge win on the road, getting a bounce back win after losing to the Atlanta Hawks to start their road trip, their 5-game road trip with a big win tonight against the Charlotte Hornets tonight, 121 to 111. And guys, it was just a really good performance by this Lakers team when it came down to it. And obviously, with the return of Austin Reaves, Austin Reaves' return was also big as well. And I said this numerous times in my last live stream where I said if Austin Reaves was in the game, I think we could have beaten the Atlanta Hawks. But I think this time around, not just Austin Reaves' return was a big deal, but everyone on the team showed up and dominated against the Charlotte Hornets tonight in convincing fashion. Now, obviously, there were some moments in the first quarter where things were not looking well for the Lakers. But then the second quarter came about and they won the second quarter and they just continued on competing in the third and finishing the Charlotte Hornets in the fourth quarter with their great efforts out there tonight, especially just a combination of Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves just showing up and delivering us this win on the road versus the Charlotte against the Charlotte Hornets tonight, 121 to 111 when it comes all said and done. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about the Lakers and their big win tonight and just talk about the stats and what we saw from tonight's game as well, especially just a great performance out of Austin Reaves when it comes to his return tonight. So we're going to get into all that. But before anything, like always, please be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. It's really important that you do so you'll be in the know when I go live and when I upload onto this, YouTube channel, ZSN, and obviously going live when I talk about the Lakers post-game show analysis and what we saw from tonight's game. And I know I'm late to the game, but, obviously, there's never too late to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers any chance that we get. So, for those of you who are joining me, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers win tonight over the Charlotte Hornets, 121 to 111. And it was a really great performance by this Lakers team, guys. I mean, all across the board, just a bounce back win that they needed. They delivered on it, and they got the big win against the Charlotte Hornets tonight and on the road. And I think just 3 more games to go for the Lakers to potentially just end their road trip when it comes all said and done. So, but guys, when it comes all said and done, I mean, this is what we hopefully wanted to see from this Lakers team and expected, and we wanted it to happen. So they got the win, and it was just because of the great effort that we saw from this Lakers team, especially our starting lineup. Our starting lineup were tremendous out there tonight. I mean, not a lot of effort from our second unit, but we'll get to them in just a bit. But how about Luka Doncic tonight, guys? 38 points. He is the face. He is the face of this team, and for many years to come. And this is the type of performances that he needs to put up on a daily basis when it comes all said and done. Especially, just doing his best that he can until the return of LeBron James, which is hopefully very soon. And according to the reports that he is now working out or got assigned to the South Bay Lakers so he can get his bearings in and just play some basketball instead of just playing 5-on-5 during practice. So, he's just getting his bearings in, and he's with the South Bay Lakers at the moment. But at this time, he's just getting ready to make his return, hopefully very soon. Still needs to get reevaluated in the next 1 to 2 weeks, but you never know. It just sort of remains to be seen if he's ready to go. Hopefully things will start to get things back up by the time this road trip for the Lakers ends very soon. So that's with all that being said, hopefully things start to get better for the Lakers after that. So But obviously, with the road trip, the Lakers do face the Thunder on Wednesday, so that will be a potential matchup that will be pretty tough for the Lakers, especially the reigning champs. So that is something that hopefully the Lakers will show up in that game and be ready to go for that matchup. But we just have to wait and see about that. But it is a road trip after all, and hopefully everyone will show up for that game. But we just have to wait and see about that. And then we have the Pelicans on Friday, and then we have Saturday's matchup against the Bucks, and it's on the road, so they're going to be pretty tired from that. And then they have 2 days off, and then they return home to LA versus the Jazz on Tuesday, November 18th. So with that being said, guys, I mean, the Lakers just have to buckle down and just do what they can to win games with this 3-game road trip remaining, and just have to wait until next Tuesday so they can obviously return home and hopefully beat the Utah Jazz and get back potentially just you know to what we saw from them in the beginning of the season. So with that being said, I mean, and hopefully maybe by the time that happens, we'll see the return of LeBron. So we just have to wait and see. But I'm just rambling at this point. Let's get into the Lakers win tonight against the Charlotte Hornets with the dominating performance from Luka Doncic with 38 points. He had 6 rebounds and 7 assists with 1 steal out there tonight, guys. He shot 33% from the 3, shot 5 of 15 from the 3. And guys, he was just sensational, really helping us out, leading the way for us, had a plus 16 performance out there tonight when it comes all said and done. So with that being said, guys, I mean, this was a great performance from Luka Doncic along with his sidekick in Austin Reaves with his return tonight, with his great performance out there tonight, guys. 24 points leading the way with the Lakers in that particular scoring ability that he's well known for being throughout his career. And so far this season, he's been great, especially just helping Luka Doncic as best as he can. And like I said in my last live stream, if Austin Reaves was playing in that game where the Lakers should have not taken a back seat to, regardless, because they were just playing a bunch of nobodies and they could have just potentially won that game. But unfortunately, it wasn't the case. But if Austin Reaves was playing in that game, there's no doubt about it, we would have won that game. But and it showed tonight. He was in the game. He returned 24 points with, Luka Doncic's 38 points. It was just destined that we're going to win this game with them leading the helm in the backcourt. So it was a great out there tonight for Austin Reaves with 5 rebounds and 7 assists. He also had 2 steals out there tonight, guys. And even though he shot poorly tonight, he only shot 20% from the 3, not the best, but his scoring was the big factor of the Lakers winning this game. And even though, his free throws was great. I mean, shot 72%, but still, it was pretty helpful in that particular department. But still 24 points, really helping out the Lakers in that area. So great job out there for Austin Reaves and his big return tonight in Charlotte. So great job out there for Austin Reaves. Let me talk about Marcus Smart real quick. He had a great game. Guys, he had a tremendous game. And we all know what area of his game that I'm talking about. It was his defense. His defense showed up in this game. He did shoot 42% from the 3, and that was much needed in that particular department for sure. But I'm talking about the 7 steals. The 7 steals that he put up in this game was tremendous. And guys, we really had to give a big thanks to the Washington Wizards for releasing him and allowing us to sign him in the offseason, because it was a great opportunity at the time and it's showing right now. And with his defensive ability past, and with the Celtics, and just some glimpse here and there where he shows up and dominates on the defensive side of the ball, being the defensive player of the year that he showed it tonight with those 7 steals, and it was key to the Lakers' success and their defensive efforts by winning this game. It's because of those steals that he made in this game. So great job out there for Marcus Smart, guys. He delivered with 13 points and 4 rebounds and 6 assists. in the starting lineup, leading the helm in that. But still, 7 steals was big to the Lakers' success in this game when it comes all said and done. So great job out there for Marcus Smart. DeAndre Ayton, 14 points, not bad on his part tonight. He did have 6 rebounds, better performance that he had than the last game against the Atlanta Hawks. But still, it was much needed, really helpful when it came to his presence on the floor. I'm not sure. For me, defensively, he wasn't really there, but, especially not having any blocks or steals. But he did have 6 rebounds and 14 points, but just give some credit where credit is due. He did show up at times in this game when it came down to it. So just a quick shout out for him and how he bounced back his performance compared to the Atlanta Hawks game. Rui Hachimura also delivering when it came to his shooting ability, shot 100% from the 3 of 3 from the 3, and shot 21 points out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal out there tonight, guys. He was really delivering on the goods when it came to the Lakers, their efforts out there tonight. And just in general, guys, this team in the starting lineup showed up to play because they were humiliated against the Atlanta Hawks to start their road trip, and it was not pretty. It was not pretty, and they should have won that game. It was a trap game that the Lakers just allowed to happen, and unfortunately, it was a missed opportunity. But tonight, this was a big win. The Lakers buckled down, and they got the win tonight in convincing fashion. Is because of the efforts that we saw from our starting lineups when it comes all said and done. So great job out there for our starting lineups out there tonight, guys. When it came down to our second unit, I have to say, the second unit, some of them show up, some of them didn't. But, when it came down to it, let's give credit where credit is due when it came to Dalton KNECHT and his performance. Now, he did put up 3 points, but I have to say I saw a lot of effort on his part defensively, especially grabbing those rebounds. He had 5 rebounds against a team that traded for him, and then the Lakers rescinded it, but for good reasons. But at the same time, he was a Charlotte Hornet. He was wearing the track suits and all that, and the logo on his, and all that. But when it came down to it, the Lakers wanted him back, and he felt disrespected, I guess, from both sides. Whatever, and he hasn't recovered since, in my opinion. But I have to say, in this particular matchup tonight, 5 rebounds and 3 points out there tonight with 1 block. It was a great game. Great game on his part. He shot 1 3. Solid performance coming out the bench, if you will. But still, hopefully we'll see more of improvements on his part moving forward into the season. But, this is good credit where credit, give some credit from the efforts that we saw tonight from our bench players, along with Jackson Hayes, with 2 points and 5 rebounds for him out there tonight with 1 block. And then Jake LaRivia with 6 points. He had I don't want to go too hard on him, but, he did not have the best game tonight. But, it is what it is. I mean, most of the efforts came from our starting lineups when it came down to it. So, it is what it is, when it comes down to it. But give credit to the starting lineups because they led the helm to the Lakers winning this game out there tonight. Then Jared Vanderbilt, the stats doesn't show it, guys, but, he was solid, defensively for us. But he did struggle with the foul troubles along with Jake LaRivia. But, thanks to the starting lineup, from Marcus Smart and those guys, they carried the load for us when it came to the defensive side of the ball and kind of helped us out a bit when it came to how well the Charlotte Hornets were playing against the Lakers tonight. So, especially when it came to the first quarter, I thought it was just a missed opportunity for Lakers to just win the first quarter and just continue on managing it. But they kind of did it in the second quarter with their comeback. And then third quarter came about and they were just going back and forth. And then the fourth quarter, it was just, a seal to win type of situation for the Lakers. Thanks to Marcus Smart and his defensive efforts in this game as well. So, but the scoring and the abilities that we saw tonight from this team, from Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves was also key to helping us win this game when it came down to it. So, just a great job out there for all of our team efforts out there tonight, and it was a big win for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight when it came down to it. So, but yeah, what a great win! What a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, getting a bounce back win versus Charlotte on the road, and beginning their second game on the road. And they have 3 games remaining. They're going to face the OKC Thunder on Wednesday, and then I believe they will face the man. I just saw the schedule. I know the Bucks is on their schedule. There's a back-to-back road game that they have to go through, and then next Tuesday they will return home. And I think maybe during that time we'll hopefully wait for the return, potentially, by LeBron James. He's kind of scheduled to potentially return mid-November. We're kind of there in that particular area, and he will be reevaluated in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So, it's just one of those situations where, hopefully things start to, get more better for the Lakers when we wait for the return of LeBron. But so far, the Lakers have been held in their everything on their own right now, and with their efforts and how they, won this game tonight, and just many games that they were winning without LeBron. So hopefully things doesn't change, when it comes to the Lakers winning mentality that they're on. But hopefully, things will get much better for them once we wait for the return of LeBron. But, that will potentially happen maybe after the road trip. And there's no doubt. I mean, he's not on this road trip. He's with the South Bay Lakers at the moment. So getting his bearings in and hopefully making his return maybe hopefully very soon. But so far, the Lakers are holding on their own tonight, and throughout this season so far in the beginning. So it is looking good for the Lakers at this point. But hopefully they continue on this winning mentality going into this road trip, and hopefully they get a win against the reigning champs on Wednesday. So maybe they'll shock us all and get a big win with Luka and Austin Reaves leading the helm with their scoring ability, and everyone just contributing defensively, so we can stop the reigning champs from beating us potentially on Wednesday. But hopefully Lakers will make that not a reality, and hopefully get a win against the reigning champs on Wednesday. So hopefully it happens soon. Hopefully it happens soon. Let's read some of these comments before I end this live stream. Let's see here from Ghetto Rabbit. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Free the Cupello. What's that? I don't know what that is. Sorry. What is that? Kuplala? I'm butchering the hell out of it. Was looking really good for the. Oh, you're talking about that. Oh, my fault. Okay, I know who he is. Sorry, my fault. Yeah, he was really good out there tonight for the Charlotte Hornets. Let me pull that up real quick. I just want to see his stats real quick because I wasn't really paying attention to. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I mean he played great, for the Lakers for sure. 19 points, with 10 rebounds and 9 assists out there tonight for the Charlotte Hornets. They just let him play. They let him play. Let me read more into this guy. I don't know why I never really heard about him. Let's see. Hopefully, there we go. So there we go. Yeah, he got drafted this year. Yeah. Okay, I know who he is. Okay. Yeah, he was a high draft pick, and he has a lot of potential. Yeah, no wonder I did not know who this guy was. So he's a newbie. He's a newbie, but a rookie who, the Charlotte Hornets for sure needs to let this guy play. And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't he win the Summer League championship? I think that was him. Yeah, a couple of months ago. So yeah, for sure. I mean, let him play. Let him play. I mean, they don't have Miles Bridges, I believe, or did he play in this game? I think he is playing in this. I think he did play in this game, or yeah, Miles Bridges did play in this game. We're probably talking about LaMelo Ball and also Brandon Miller. Yeah, Brandon Miller. Those two guys, they're top stars. They're not playing the same. So this was supposed to be an easy win for the Lakers, but they did struggle a bit because of him, because of this guy. So, there's no doubt about it. I mean, the Charlotte Hornets need to let this guy play and let him thrive on this Hornets team. No doubt about it. Along with Miles Bridges as well. So maybe those be the top two duos that will dominate by the time they wait for the return of LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller for sure. So, but yeah, let this guy play. I agree with you on that. Greta Rabbit, thank you for the comment. I really appreciate it. Greta Rabbit also. Smart was a tornado tonight. Absolutely. Smart NATO. Smart NATO. Smart NATO. Yeah, for sure. He was great. 7 steals. 7 steals for this Lakers team. I mean, are we seeing the return of Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart? Hopefully that is the reality. Hopefully that is the reality that we will see from Marcus Smart for sure going into this season so far. So 7 steals absolutely was amazing out there tonight for the Lakers, and that's how they won this game. It's because of his efforts on the defensive side with those 7 steals out there tonight. So great job out there for Marcus Smart, guys. But it was a great scoring efforts out there tonight from Luka Doncic and the return of Austin Reaves as well. That kind of led us to winning this game, along with Rui as well. I mean, he was sensational as well when it came to his performance. But Marcus Smart, he was awesome tonight. No doubt about it. Samurai Beast Warrior, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Go Lakers, absolutely. No doubt about it. Great job out there for him. It's over for the Packers. Yeah, I just saw the scoring. I was getting notifications left and right. They got annihilated tonight, when it came to how well the Eagles played out there tonight for Monday Night Football. And let me just say this. I mean, the Packers, they have a bright future ahead of them with their new quarter, with that young quarterback up there. So there's no doubt about it. He will be a really good player in this league with the Jordan Love for sure. So they can compete in the AFC. No, sorry, in the NFC. So no doubt about it for sure. But yeah, it was a great effort on their part for sure. Lost again. You're talking about the Packers? Okay, so I guess they're on the losing streak at the moment. So, but I'm not a Packers fan. I'm a Broncos fan. We're enemies. We beat them in the Super Bowl in the '90s. So with John Elway and Terrell Davis and Shannon Sharp and all of them. So it was such a good team at that time, and Brett Favre and all that. So yeah, what a I guess I was rooting for the Eagles to beat the Packers in this game. So just saying. So all right, let's see here. Also from Ghetto Rabbit, looking really good for the Charlotte. 1 assist away from shine. Yeah, I mean, this guy has a bright future. I mean, he's the future of the Charlotte Hornets, and they're building a really good team. They have a really good talent on the team with LaMelo Ball. If he just stays healthy, if LaMelo Ball just stays healthy, there's no doubt about it. I mean, this team could compete. They're part of the Western Conference, right? So yeah, I believe that's so. So with that being said, guys, it is a team for sure that has a bright future ahead of them with them young guys on that team. So with Brandon Miller as well. Just imagine those guys being part of like a big three in Charlotte. It would be awesome to see. And he has a bright future ahead of him, no doubt about it. Let him play. Let him play. Let him ball out. See what he's made of, for sure. The balls can't stay healthy. Yeah, they can't. And blame that on LeVar Ball. Blame all that on LeVar Ball. They put too much hype on these young kids, especially Lonzo Ball. And guys, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when I first made my first video on YouTube, it was all about Lonzo Ball, and he was the main reason why I started my YouTube channel is because there was a lot of hype around him and his father and all that, and I was just in the maze. I was just in a maze in my own little bubble, wishing nothing but the best for a guy who was in LA, and the fact that we were drafting a guy that's in LA and has a bright future ahead of him, played very well in the college level, was part of the in the playoffs in the top four. So it was. There was just a bright future at the time, and the Lakers weren't estimated to get the number two pick. So, when we saw that the Lakers got the number two pick and they had a lot of options in front of them, I mean, you should really think about it. The Lakers had an opportunity to sign Jason Tatum or draft Jason Tatum or De'Aaron Fox. You know, those were the guys that they passed on for Lonzo Ball, and he did not live up to expectations, unfortunately, as a Laker. But we saw some glimpse of his passing ability. He was awesome. Averaged a triple double, in his rookie year, breaking LeBron's record and all that. I mean, there's a lot of great moments, but at the same time, injuries played a big role. And don't get me started with LaMelo Ball, who is the better Ball brother, in basketball. So let's just be real here. But he just can't stay healthy. The guy can't stay healthy, along with, you know, uh, that type of, um, you know, situation. And just blame LeVar Ball. I mean, he put too much hype on these boys, and making them better than Jordan. And all. I mean, it was such blasphemous during that time, uh, and now it's just they're just an afterthought now, unfortunately. So, but hopefully a speedy recovery for LaMelo Ball, and because he has a bright future compared to his other brother, for sure. So hopefully very soon, these guys can get back to playing basketball. Hopefully very soon. So let's see. I have a comment here. The Thinker 869. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Came into this live stream to tell Ghetto Rabbit pause. LOL. What did he say? Did he say something? Okay, whatever. I don't know. Free. Okay, well, I don't know. Oh, anyway, I guess it's something else then. Anyway, but thank you for commenting on this live stream. Really appreciate you joining. But other than that, guys, I mean, it was a really good game for the Los Angeles Lakers. They got a big win tonight, a bounce back win, much needed, after getting humiliated versus the Atlanta Hawks, in their first, beginning their first road trip, 5-game road trip, and it was just a really missed opportunity to just get a win there. But they bounced back. They got the win tonight against the Charlotte Hornets tonight, 121-111, with the return of Austin Reaves tonight. It was a really good, big win for him when it came down to it. So it was just I wish he played against the Atlanta Hawks to start the road trip, but it is what it is. I think we would have won that game if he was playing, but it is what it is. So it was just a great bounce back win for the Lakers tonight. A great effort tonight from all of our starters tonight. They showed up, and they really got the big win tonight to continue on with the road trip. They have 3 games left. They have the reigning champs on Wednesday, and then they have the Bucks on Saturday. I believe there's a game on Friday, but I forgot the team that they're playing against at the moment. But after that, they return home on Tuesday to face the Utah Jazz, and hopefully, I think during that time, we'll get the return of LeBron James for sure. Once he is reevaluated, and hopefully he'll be ready to go against the Jazz, maybe hopefully, but we just have to wait and see. But but he's playing with the South Bay Lakers at the moment. So hopefully things will get things back into normal um, for LeBron James, hopefully, and hopefully things don't change when it comes to the rhythm of the team, because so far they're playing pretty well without him, and but hopefully things will get much better and added more to the Lakers winning more games and convincing fashion with LeBron James' return. But we just have to wait and see about that. So, but hopefully once the road trip is over, hopefully the Lakers will be in a better situation standing wise and record wise. But like Ghetto Rabbit puts it, OKC statement game Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, let's hope for that. Let's hope they beat them on Wednesday, beat the reigning champs, and make a statement that your reign as champs is not going to last long, and hopefully the Lakers will deliver on that opportunity and just make a statement. And I agree with you on that. Get a rep for sure, no doubt about it. So yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Once again, I want to thank Ghetto Rabbit and also Samurai Beast Warrior and the Thinker 869 for your comments on here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining the live stream. And if those of you who haven't yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys be in the know when I go live or when I upload videos on YouTube, and also going live on YouTube as well. So hit that notification bell. I really appreciate the continued love, support, and just follow me all across social media as well. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So please be sure to follow me all across social media, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.